Hiya, welcome to our, I think, third or fourth video in the series focusing on junior talent. And today I'm going to talk about the really huge gap actually that's arising in their soft skills as a result of this prolonged period from working from home. And I think learning's really stagnated, it's really slowed down for them because they're not picking up over the office, over the desk. They're not mirroring other people's behaviours, and particularly around communication skills. So, for example, hearing somebody give somebody else feedback, or listening into a conversation where a colleague's being really assertive, saying no to a client, for example, or even having a difficult conversation or writing an effective email. So there are a few ways I'm going to talk through that you as a manager and a team leader can help junior talent with some of these communication soft skills gaps that are arising. I think the first thing is to make sure that everyone's really clear on what the expectations are with this stuff. So quite often everyone's really clear on the hard skills, what they have to do in their job to progress. But when it comes to soft skills, they're not as sure. And one good idea is to bake these skills into their job descriptions and to make sure they're appraised on them as well. So everyone's really clear on your expectations. And another way of doing this is working together as a team to set out these expectations, a bit of a team pledge. How will we deal with disagreement when it arises in the team? How should we give feedback to each other? And this brings me on to the third point around feedback and how important giving constructive feedback is to junior team members, because getting them to learn from their mistakes is really vital to their personal and their professional development. So, in the moment, think about giving them feedback on, a conversation you've had, on an email you've been CC'd in that maybe is poorly written. Maybe you've been in a meeting where they've pushed back on a client quite weakly. So help them learn from their mistakes so they can try and do it better next time. Another thought is to think about your team and actually even the wider department and pinpoint go-to people who are really good at this stuff. So, more experienced people who are great at having a difficult conversation, are great at writing emails, and make sure your junior team members know it's not just you they can get support from, but other people as well. And finally, if you think all of this on the job and in the moment learning isn't enough, think about a more formal learning experience, some training, some coaching. You might have free resources that are available from your organisation, so check those out first. Think about any subscriptions you've got access to, like LinkedIn Learning. And finally, think about bespoke workshops and programmes too. So our final video later this week will focus on career progression when it comes to junior talent. So I will see you then.